Now that North Korea has formally declared itself a nuclear state, it seems to be changing its strategy for dealing with its adversaries. Our Kim Hyun-bin brings us this report.
When the Soviet Union and its communist ideology collapsed in late 1991, North Korea read the events as a grave threat to its way of government and its very existence. 2 years later, in 1993, the North began developing its own nuclear weapons program to both solidify the regime and act as a deterrent to all who would threaten it. In March of that year, the North announced it would withdraw from the global Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, but the decision was reversed after negotiations that led to the agreed framework with the United States in October of 1994. The goal of the agreement was to freeze the North's budding nuclear ambitions in exchange for assurances from Washington against the threat of nuclear weapons and promises of action toward the normalization of relations. 20 years later, North Korea seemed to have changed course, discarding its old strategy of using its nuclear program to extract economic aid, and instead demanding to be recognized as a nuclear state, as noted by North Korea's young leader after the recent Workers' Party Congress earlier this month.
We will enhance our economy and nuclear power as a strategic way of making a stand, and we will produce more nuclear weapons.
Experts believe that if the international community does not recognize North Korea as a nuclear state, Pyongyang will continue to develop its nuclear program. This differs greatly from the reason why the North started developing its nuclear weapons in the first place: survival. Experts also point out that South Korea and the U.S. need to come up with a better strategy to counter the North, which has become a serious threat with its growing nuclear arsenal. Kim Hyun-bin, Arirang News.